Today, we're diving into some truly fascinating philosophical ideas that have not only shaped our understanding of the world, but also influenced human thought throughout history. This collection highlights pivotal concepts ranging from the deep questions of existence to the complexities of ethics. Each of these ideas offers profound insights into who we are and how we behave. So let's jump right in and explore these enlightening philosophies together. Existentialism. 12,793 votes. Let's dive into existentialism, a fascinating philosophical movement that puts the spotlight on individual existence, freedom, and choice. At its core, it argues that we are the architects of our own meaning in life. This perspective really shakes things up, challenging conventional ideas about purpose and encouraging us to explore who we truly are and the responsibilities that come with our choices. Existentialism surged in popularity during the 20th century, especially in the wake of World War II, a time when many were grappling with disillusionment and a desperate search for meaning. Now, let's talk about some key figures who shaped this movement: Jean-Paul Sartre and Simone de Beauvoir. Their work not only influenced philosophy, but also ignited conversations in literature and psychology. So, why has existentialism earned the title of editor's choice? Simply put, it has a profound impact on modern thought and culture. It challenges us to confront the very essence of our existence. By promoting personal freedom while emphasizing the weight of our responsibilities, existentialism offers a powerful lens to examine our quest for authenticity. Its relevance continues to resonate across various fields, making it a cornerstone of contemporary philosophical discussions. Let's dive into absurdism, a fascinating philosophy that grabbed the attention of over 9,000 voters, 9,145 to be exact. So what is absurdism? At its core, it grapples with that age-old conflict, our deep-seated desire to find meaning in life, clashing with a universe that often seems devoid of it. This thought-provoking perspective was championed by the brilliant Albert Camus. Camus once remarked, "The absurd is born out of this confrontation between the human call and the unreasonable silence of the world." Isn't that a striking way to put it? It beautifully encapsulates the struggle we all face in our search for purpose in a world that can sometimes feel indifferent. So the next time you ponder life's meaning, remember the insights of Camus and the compelling journey of absurdism. Let's dive into utilitarianism, which received an impressive 8,533 votes. This philosophy is all about consequentialism, meaning it focuses on the results of our actions. Essentially, it argues that the best choice is the one that maximizes utility, or, in simpler terms, the greatest happiness for the greatest number of people. This approach really shakes up traditional moral frameworks by prioritizing outcomes over intentions, sparking fascinating discussions about what happiness truly means and how we can promote the well-being of everyone. Utilitarianism isn't just a theory, it has had a profound impact on political and ethical thought, shaping social policies and humanitarian efforts around the world. A key figure in this movement is the philosopher John Stuart Mill, whose ideas continue to resonate today. Let's dive into the world of pragmatism, which has garnered an impressive 7,787 votes. So what exactly is pragmatism? At its core, it's a philosophical approach that prioritizes the practical outcomes of beliefs and ideas as the key measure of their truth. Born in the late 19th century, this tradition champions action and real-world applications, steering away from mere abstract theories. A pivotal figure in this movement is William James, who is often celebrated as the father of American psychology. His insights played a significant role in shaping pragmatism as we know it today. So, there you have it. Pragmatism isn't just a theory. It's all about putting ideas into action and seeing how they play out in the real world. At number 5, we have Stoicism, with an impressive 7,205 votes. Now, what exactly is Stoicism? This ancient Hellenistic philosophy, which originated in Greece, focuses on cultivating self-control and inner strength to help us navigate life's challenges and overcome those pesky destructive emotions. At its core, Stoicism promotes rational thinking and virtuous living, guiding us toward a state of peace by encouraging acceptance of the present moment. At number 5, we have Stoicism, with an impressive 7,205 votes. Now, what exactly is Stoicism? This ancient Hellenistic philosophy, which originated in Greece, focuses on cultivating self-control and inner strength to help us navigate life's challenges and overcome those pesky destructive emotions. At its core, Stoicism promotes rational thinking and virtuous living, guiding us toward a state of peace by encouraging acceptance of the present moment. You might be surprised to know that Stoicism is making a big comeback in today's world, especially in self-help and psychological circles. It's become a popular topic in conversations about resilience and mindfulness. And let's not forget some of the key figures who shaped this philosophy. Think of Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, two towering figures whose insights continue to inspire us today. So, whether you're looking to strengthen your mental resilience or simply find a bit more serenity in your life, Stoicism has something to offer. Let's dive into the fascinating world of feminist philosophy, which has garnered an impressive 5,789 votes. This vibrant field explores how gender influences our perspectives on knowledge, ethics, and the very fabric of our existence. At its core, feminist philosophy challenges traditional philosophical thought, which has often been dominated by male viewpoints. It bravely tackles issues of gender inequality and oppression, aiming to create a more inclusive understanding of our world. One of the cornerstones of this movement is none other than Simone de Beauvoir's groundbreaking work, The Second Sex. This book has significantly shaped feminist thought, making de Beauvoir a pivotal figure in this rich philosophical landscape. So let's celebrate the voices that are reshaping our understanding of gender and its impact on society. Let's dive into the fascinating world of phenomenology, a philosophical movement that has captured the attention of many, garnering an impressive 5,099 votes. So, what exactly is phenomenology all about? At its core, it explores the structures of our experiences and consciousness. It's all about understanding how we perceive and interpret the world around us, with a strong emphasis on that all-important first-person perspective. Now, let's talk about the mind behind this movement, Edmund Husserl. As the founder of phenomenology, Husserl played a pivotal role not only in this field, but also in the development of existentialism and hermeneutics. His ideas have left a lasting impact on philosophy and continue to inspire thinkers today. So, next time you reflect on your experiences, remember that phenomenology is here to help illuminate how we make sense of our lives. Let's dive into hedonism, which garnered an impressive 1,600 votes. At its core, hedonism is all about the idea that pleasure or happiness reigns supreme as the ultimate good. It suggests that seeking pleasure should be our main focus in life. This philosophy comes in different flavors, including ethical hedonism and psychological hedonism. Now, who's behind this intriguing doctrine? That would be Aristippus, a student of the great Socrates. He boldly claimed that pleasure is the only intrinsic good worth pursuing. So, whether you're chasing joy or simply enjoying life's little pleasures, hedonism encourages us to embrace happiness as our guiding star. Let's dive into Epicureanism, which has garnered a solid 1,570 votes. This fascinating philosophy, founded by the ancient Greek thinker Epicurus, centers on the idea that the ultimate goals in life are to seek pleasure and steer clear of pain. But hold on, it's not just about indulging in lavish luxuries. Epicurus emphasized the beauty of simple pleasures, the importance of friendship, and the value of self-reflection. He argued that our fears, especially the fear of the gods and the anxiety surrounding death, are two of the biggest roadblocks to our happiness. So, as we explore this ancient wisdom, let's remember the insights of Epicurus, a philosopher who truly understood the human experience. He argued that our fears, especially the fear of the gods and the anxiety surrounding death, are two of the biggest roadblocks to our happiness. So, as we explore this ancient wisdom, let's remember the insights of Epicurus, a philosopher who truly understood the human experience. Let's dive into the fascinating world of rationalism, which has garnered 1,384 votes. Rationalism is all about the idea that reason is our main pathway to knowledge. Unlike empiricism, which focuses on what we learn through our senses, rationalists hold that we have innate knowledge and can arrive at truths through deduction. One of the most prominent figures in this field is the renowned philosopher René Descartes. He's famously known for his powerful statement, cogito ergo sum, which means I think, therefore I am. This phrase beautifully couches the essence of rationalism. Our ability to think is proof of our existence. So let's keep exploring how reason shapes our understanding of the world. Let's dive into Objectivism, which gathered 1,267 votes. This thought-provoking philosophical system was crafted by none other than Ayn Rand. At its core, Objectivism champions individualism, rational self-interest, and the principles of capitalism. It boldly claims that reality stands apart from our consciousness and encourages individuals to chase their own happiness as the ultimate moral goal. Interestingly, Objectivism played a significant role in shaping the libertarian movement during the latter half of the 20th century, influencing countless thinkers and activists along the way. So, when you think of Objectivism, remember the visionary behind it, Ayn Rand. Let's dive into Postmodernism, which garnered a solid 1,066 votes. So what exactly is Postmodernism? Think of it as a late 20th century response to modernism. It challenges the established ideas of objective truth, identity, and authority. Rather than embracing a single universal truth, postmodernism is all about questioning and exploring multiple perspectives. One of the key figures in this movement is philosopher Jean-François Lyotard. He famously proclaimed that in a postmodern society, there are no grand narratives. This statement highlights the fragmented and diverse nature of knowledge in our world today. With its hallmark traits of irony, playfulness, and a focus on relative truths, postmodernism invites us to rethink the way we see and understand reality. So, whether you love it or find it perplexing, there's no denying its impact on art, culture, and philosophy. He famously proclaimed that in a postmodern society, there are no grand narratives. This statement highlights the fragmented and diverse nature of knowledge in our world today. With its hallmark traits of irony, playfulness, and a focus on relative truth, postmodernism is all about questioning and exploring multiple perspectives. One of the key figures in this movement is philosopher Jean-François Lyotard. This statement highlights the fragmented and diverse nature of knowledge in our world today. With its hallmark traits of irony, playfulness, and a focus on relative truth, postmodernism in— Let's dive into the intriguing world of social contract theory, which has garnered a noteworthy 938 votes. At its core, this theory suggests that individuals unite to create societies based on an unwritten agreement, all for the sake of mutual benefit. It's a fascinating lens through which we can understand the authority of the state and the foundation of political power. Now, when we look at the perspectives of different philosophers, we see some interesting contrasts. Take Thomas Hobbes, for instance. He emphasized the need for security, arguing that a strong authority was essential to prevent chaos. On the flip side, we have Jean-Jacques Rousseau, who championed the ideals of freedom and equality, believing that the social contract should empower individuals rather than constrain them. And we can't forget John Locke, who also contributed to this rich dialogue, blending ideas of personal liberty with the responsibility of governance. So, whether you're drawn to Hobbes's focus on safety, Rousseau's vision of equality, or Locke's balanced approach, social contract theory remains a compelling framework for understanding our social structures today. Let's dive into Transcendentalism, which garnered 905 votes. This fascinating philosophical movement blossomed in early 19th century America, where it championed the idea that people and nature are inherently good. Imagine a belief system that encourages you to look beyond the physical world and connect with deeper truths through your own intuition and experiences. Transcendentalists were not just thinkers in isolation. The fascinating philosophical movement blossomed in early 19th century America, where it championed the idea that people and nature are inherently good. Imagine a belief system that they were passionate advocates for social change, voicing their opinions on crucial issues such as abolitionism and women's rights. Some of the key figures in this inspiring movement include Ralph Waldo Emerson, a visionary writer and philosopher, and Henry David Thoreau, known for his profound reflections on nature and society. So, let's celebrate the impact of Transcendentalism and its enduring legacy. Alright, let's dive into number 15 on our list, Deontology, with a solid 845 votes. So, what exactly is Deontology? Well, it's an ethical theory that emphasizes the importance of rules in determining what's right and what's wrong. This approach is closely tied to the work of the influential philosopher Immanuel Kant. Kant argued that actions are deemed morally right not by their consequences, but by how well they follow established rules. He believed that our moral obligations stem from a universal moral law that applies to all rational beings. In other words, it's all about doing what's right based on set principles, no matter what the outcome might be. And that wraps up our ranking. We'd love to hear from you. What's your top 10? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.